everybody! I'm here, finally! There was a, 20-minute delay between me being able to start stream and when I actually wanted to start. Because apparently didn't have my Wi-Fi set to auto for Streamlabs, and that was causing me issues. But anyway, we are starting off with doing some thumbnails. Yay! Thumbnails. So, yeah. That's what we're gonna be doing. So, I'm gonna try and spend just an hour on doing thumbnails. And then I'll be spending an hour or two on writing the prologue. Try and have that complete. And then I'll do some Cuisineer. And I wanted to start off with the drawing because I of course use a chat overlay. And if I try to do a reverse, if I try to have, if I want to start off with writing and then I have to go to drawing, it's pretty hard to get the overlay right. But yeah, I have my water with me. It's my usual water bottle that I have. It's nice and metal. And yeah. So, over in the upper right corner, I have a reference. That is because I'm going to be doing a thumbnail for the prologue. So, I'm going to I will, of course, figure out, the dimensions for, what all the, pages are going to be. Because I want to have the light novel be relatively big. Probably A4 size at the very most. So probably it's gonna be A5 or B5. But anyway. So this is going to be super duper basic. A very, very basic thumbnail. And the only two things I have up right now are the concept for Lavender's Requiem and, of course, you know, like, past version of Patchouli and Dahlia before they had the names Patchouli and Dahlia. So I'm gonna try and like keep it's as simple as I can. In terms of like, you know, the lines and stuff. I'm going to use the lasso. And of course this is probably going to look like pretty bad, but this is just a thumbnail. I'm not like trying to like make a proper illustration here. Just a shitty little thumbnail. Which is going to serve its purpose. And there we go. I'm also like going to try and check like back and forth between like you know the what I'm doing and my Streamlabs, because in case I'm like reconnecting and all that, I want to at least know. Or if y'all just type 07 into the chat, I should know what the hell is going on. Prologue. One. Actually, I'm going to go put this, like, on the upper corner. So, yeah. This is the prologue. And basically, this is like one of the very first scenes that is seen in the story. It's when Dahlia and Patchouli, you know, kind of like the point where they end up not seeing each other again and for a decade, because Dahlia and Patchouli's mother are, you know, she is not really the best person, and definitely not the kind of person who should be a mom or like any sort of parental figure. And because of that, Dahlia over here is just like, oh hell no, I don't want my little sister to think that this is normal. I'm going to try and have her live a normal life, basically. As normal as, you know, they can have a life. You know, away from their mom. And Dahlia, of course, being the older sister and having a lot of eyes on her, she can't really stay with her little sister. But she does make a vow that, like, in like a decade's time, she'll try to find her. And eventually they do meet again, but because they're both in denial of being like, I won't be able to find my sister this easily, they end up, like, not connecting the dots until, like, near the end of the story. But when they do, they end up plotting. It's just like, when they realize and, you know, properly reconnect. Anyway, I'm going to go save this. LN ver thumbnails. And yeah. So basically, for like when they reunite, because it's with like two of their friends. Well, for Dahlia's case, her wife. And the two the women they're with that are their friends at the time of the story where this happened, they're just like, what are you two gonna do now? Now that you two know that you're sisters? And they both just go, matricide. I'm not joking, by the way. They literally just, like, immediately go, now that we know that we are sisters, we have a mom that really shouldn't be in this world anymore. Because their mother is also the leader of their people, but is also a tyrant. Let's transfer those. And I'm kind of like basing this off of a book that I read as a kid. I don't know if anyone else here knows about the ultraviolet. It was basically like this series of books. I eventually donated the books that I had to the little library at my middle school like years ago. I still remember that the pages in it, the ink was purple. So instead of like the traditional black like ink that is usually used in stories, it was purple. Hold on. I'm gonna try and look it up. Yeah, the ultraviolets. It's by Sophie Bell. Copy. Paste. So this is the ultraviolets. Basically, it's like a magical girl story. He's sort of like a combination, well, more like a superhero story. But basically, these four characters, during a sleepover at one of their places, they end up having an incident with some purple goo, and they end up gaining superpowers because of it. And the text, I remember it also had drawings as well, but it was not. They did use the traditional black that pretty much every single book uses. It used purple. And I feel like that makes the story really stand out. Well, the book, that is. Because I still remember it almost a decade later. It kind of has a bit of a fond place in my heart. Uh... Hello, Exerdon. How are you? First time really watching Twitch because your CPU fried itself, so you're on a 2012 laptop looking for a chill stream. Well, hopefully this is the right place for you. Because I am unfortunately a little unhinged. So, let me get out the outfits. I do actually. This is, in fact, even though this is technically like the light novel version of it, as in a story that I plan on publishing as like a proper book, I do have several ideas for games that I, plan on making. So, this is Patchoulie's Revenge, which basically is like a story about, a minister called Patchoulie, and basically it's like kind of a combination of a visual novel and like a mystery solving game. I think I do have some of the mechanics written down. I have to scroll pretty far in my Samsung notes. Wait, no, I can probably just go to my favorites. Yeah, favorites. And basically, the gameplay loop is that you investigate using Patchoulie's journal. Kind of like an old click to find clues detective game. Well, you could consider it like that, but you kind of like walk around into different places to find clues and stuff. But basically, you are in a closed area. Like, you can't really leave until you get all of the notes and stuff. And whenever you find something that is of interest, or like could possibly be helpful in terms of, you know, figuring out the mystery. Patchouli writes it down in her journal. And that is something you can access. And some of the things in the journal can be used to help like figure out other like points of interest. I do plan on probably making it an RPG maker, but I'm probably going to start off with the prequel first in, you know, RPG Maker. So I have some idea as to what, you know, how to do game dev of stuff. And the journal is also vital to kind of like learn about Patchouli. At least like in, you know, her little apartment thingy. Because, like, after the events of the prologue, Patchouli kind of gets her, like, own little place. It's like the size of a small home. Yeah. Yeah. You've done some games on RPG Maker. You also recommend Godot engine, but it's a bit hard. Yeah. But that's what tutorials are for! But yeah, these are like some of the outfits that I have for Patchouli. I kind of went with a very similar palette for all of them. And I'm using this one as a basis for the other like mission outfits for the other characters. So yeah. But yeah. But yeah, right now I'm just doing thumbnails. Yeah. I don't have an itch.io account yet. I'm probably going to make one when I finish like doing Lavender's Requiem, which I'm going to have that be free to play. Meanwhile, Patchouli's Revenge is probably going to cost a bit. But yeah. But yeah. When I do get an itch.io account, I will probably like put it in my links and stuff for like all my socials. So this is after, so in between these there's a time skip of like a decade. So over here, if y'all can like see, like over here, like in prologue 1, at this time Patchouli is 10 years old and has not chosen the name Patchouli for herself. At this time, she is is Lavender, which is like her old name that she doesn't really like because it reminds her of her mother. And Dahlia, this character, is referred to as Primrose at the time. She changes her name for the same reason. And at this time, Patchouli is 10 and Dahlia is 15. And here, Patchouli is 20. Hello, Kaito! Whee! But yeah. Actually, hold on. If I get this up. So, this is all of the chapter ideas. Of course, in the game, the sections that are all in are all the chapters. Also, hello Plague, how are you? So, there is prologue, which in the game is referred to as Lavandula Spica. Right now there are 4 chapters. Prologue is, of course, I'm doing quite well. I did start stream later than usual because I was having some troubleshooting issues. But prologue is basically when Patchouli first arrives. This is when Patchouli chooses her name as Patchouli. Yeah. I do indeed have a good base for this story. Like, I have like 4 pages of this. So there are 7 arcs. Like, structure is like the arc name and then the chapter name. For example, Lavandula Spica, the Cryptid of the Skull Church. So it starts off with prologue, Cryptid of the Skull Church, to prevent a ruined wedding, and then a detective, a lab tech, and a minister. And then there is Funiculum Vulgare, which is the arc related to the character Fennel. That is, in fact, the scientific name for fennel. So, this is basically like Patchouli's initiation into the Linnea Paranormal Investigation Agency, or LPIA. This is where she meets some of the other characters, like Osmanthus, which I wrote wrong. And then there's also Hydrangea Pet Dragon. What does the Skull Church worship? Basically, they worship the god Gimle, and she is the god of bonds. Basically, like emotional bonds, like friendship, family, romantic, sexual, like all those kinds of stuff. And the church also does, marriage ceremonies, which is where To Prevent a Ruined Wedding comes in. And they also take in orphans sometimes. They don't do so as prevalently as they used to, but that they kind of like help take care of, orphans are just, you know, foster kids. Which is why Patchouli was able to live with them for such a long time to become a minister. And then, so the Funiculum Vulgare arc is basically Patchouli's initiation into the agency. Like her first investigation, which is figuring out the really weird notes that are in Fennel's bags. How did she become a lab tech? The lab tech is a different character. Patchouli is a minister. The lab tech is Lily. And the detective is Fennel. But yeah, the lab tech is a separate character. And basically this is like how... This is basically like the tutorial in game about like the investigations. The investigation mechanic. And then there's Lilium Candidum. This is the lab tech that was in the prologue chapters. There's Lily. And the first chapter of this is when you meet Dahlia for the first time, who is referred to as Agent Icor. And this is like when the plot really just starts going to shit. Like, you experience the horrors. The horrors are in the room with you in this chapter. Well, in this arc. Oh, alright. And then this does end on a relatively positive note, with Patchouli meeting one of the first couples that Patchouli officiated marriages for, and also meets their daughter, who was their flower girl. Then there's Osmanthus' chapter, Osmanthus Fragrans, which this chapter name is a reference to The Lost Light. AKA, it's a Transformers reference! How predictable of me! Well, it is technically a visual novel script, but also not. Because there's the book version and then the game version. And the game is like part like novel, part like game where you have to like do walking around and investigations. Then there's Hydrangea's chapter, which is the cat arc. There's only 3 chapters right now. I'm probably gonna add more, but to be fair, there's like almost 30 chapters here. Then there's the Dahlia chapter, which is when Dahlia and Patchouli realize they're the people they've been looking for. They realize they're siblings. Yippee! And then Pogostemon Cablin, which is the scientific name for the patchouli flower, is like the climax and the resolution. This is the time where Patchouli and Dahlia commit matricide. Hello! Oh, cute tiny friend. How are you? But anyway, I'm going to do some more of the doing great? No. Just call me Skelly. There's plenty of other people who go by Ace. Now, let's go to Osme. Yeah, yeah, Skelly, it is indeed. So what am I doing? Well, right now I am thumbnailing for the light novel version of my story over here, which is Patchley's Revenge. This is not like in any way related to my VTuber lore. This is its own separate story. And basically, also, I should probably, like, look up what Hanfu looks like actual historical Hanfu. But, yeah. Basically, this is a story about the character Patchley Gimli. And TLDR. Also, welcome back, Xer. So basically, I'm going to describe it as simply as I can. Patchley is a minister at a church that she has lived at for the past 10 years. Ever since she was 10 years old, because her mother is, emotionally abusive and neglectful, and her older sister wanted her to actually experience love, so she helped her little sister run away from home. And after a decade, Patchley uses her powers. They love abusive and neglectful. Fun fact! Their mother is based on someone I actually know. Because I am biologically related to her. She is my grandmother. And after like a decade, she uses her powers to prevent a vindictive mother-in-law, or like the mother of the groom, from trying to crash and ruin his wedding. And during that time, the younger sister of one of the characters ends up accidentally witnessing it, mentions it to her older brother, who is part of an agency that investigates paranormal stuff. And then, like, a few days after the wedding, he and a lab tech known as Lily, I believe her... What is her last name again? Yeah. Lily Hanalo Garm. They end up showing up at the church. Grandmother, big mother, Big Bobby! The abusive tales of Big Bobby! It's okay though. I've been no contact with her for about a decade now. But yeah. They end up like talking to her and she ends up joining the agency. The world will be a better place soon. It's alright. It will be indeed. I mean, the last time I saw her was like earlier this year over the summer when my great-grandpa died, aka her dad. I did not recognize her at all. And my dad was just like, you're probably going to recognize her. Psych! I did not. Abusive grandmother, me too, we're twins! Yes, twinsies! We are twinning for real! I'm not drawing Sans Undertale. I am drawing some of my OCs. Could have fooled me! Oh god. There's no god here, only pain. Indeed, there is only pain. '16+ is a weird tag to you. It makes you feel old. Well, I'm not like a completely like adult creator. At least like mostly. And I feel like 16+ is like, it's kind of like, you know, the manga rating for older teens. Because 16 is like older teen territory. And I know that occasionally I am a bit sussy. So, unfortunately, a good chunk of my cousins are in their older teens right now. Or they're straight up adults. One of them has a kid. Which means that if I streamed later in the day, they could literally pop in. Swearing in blood but no sex. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if I streamed like any later than I usually do, that opens up the possibility of having my little cousins be there. Especially if it's my main audience, but I don't know, whatever. I do things, I just make it adult content even though it's not actually 18 plus. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, in my case, like, I don't want to, like, completely alienate people who are, like, relatively close to adulthood, but are not fully adults yet. Thank you, lady, we love you! Because, in my case, I don't want to, like, completely alienate an audience, because, for me, I feel like, I mean, to be fair, every single time I end up finding someone who is, like, in my chat who's, like, around the younger end of the people I can allow out in my chat, I'm just like, I'm adopting you. I am your big sister now. It's kind of like that. I'm in college. I'm a graphic arts major. Big sister or mother? I mean, how big is my horde by now? There's only, like, from what I can tell, like, 2 or so. I mean, to be fair, I am, like, an older cousin. I'm, like, on the older half of all of my cousins. And pretty much all of them are teenagers. You're in vet school? Cool. You need to put adoption behind a paywall before it's too late! I mean, I am in my 3rd year of college right now. Yeah. You're in personally crafted hell right now. But yeah. Only birds because that's all you know. Yeah. I mean, for me, like... Sometimes birds are all you need. You also do a mean horse skeleton. Birthday tips? I don't have a full boyfriend. Which eventually I probably need to add to my Ultimate Fridays. 50 buddy, yes! Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to stop with the arting and thumbnailing here. And I'm going to switch to the... How goes the writing? It's going quite well. Let me make sure I don't accidentally close Streamlabs. Let's switch to...
Hello there.
Also, thank you for following Raven's Thumb. Oh, follower goal! Hello, Fanford! How are you? But anyway, let's open up LibreOffice. As we have reached an hour, which I just wanted to allocate just the 1 hour for, you know, drawing, because the main meat of this is going to be like the writing. And bushcrafting time! Okay, I did change the category. And now... So, I'm at nearly 2,000 words right now. I'm too easily amused. Yeah. I can be easily amused. But yeah, last week I was only able to do this for like 20 minutes. Also, I should probably... Fuck. Alright, there we go. I'm going to turn off the art hand. I mean, we don't do that here! Oh dear. The ruffle immediately aged you. By at least a decade. We older Gen Z don't really say that. We just go, Lamau! But anyway. Disclaimer! I don't really talk while I write. So just enjoy the music while I am writing. Gotta go study your Russian again? That's alright. Hope you have good luck with the Russian. Yeah. Thank you for making Skillet talk seconds after she said she wanted. Well, I can't exactly write and talk at the same time. I can do one or the other. But I can't do both at the same time. Yes, figures legit die! keep the channel alive, yeah. And that is the server, if y'all want to join it. At this point, we're just distracting Skelly, and truthfully, it feels like a righteous cause. Actually, I think I'm gonna go put a caramel in my mouth. Why so explicit? It's literally just the Werther's original! It's just the Werther's original! And it's slightly melted on the sides. You keep it behind the paywall! Feed the artist. Unfortunately, I have no channel point redeems at the moment. Because I'm not an affiliate. I don't have Stream Elements, but I do have Streamlabs. But I do also have Ko-fi. Which, right now, as I currently have my commissions closed. But, yeah. Skelly favorite bird now? Yeah. Yeah, they don't handle disputes. Yeah. Understandable. But, right now I'm probably going to be using that for, like, my commissions and stuff. I actually use Stripe for my Ko-fi right now. Like, that is what I'm connected with. Yeah, business PayPal account. Yeah. But yeah, I am kind of reluctant to use PayPal because PayPal has a tendency to like close accounts if they find if you like receive a big donation, for example. I believe this happened to like either Bao or Shy Lily, but they received a big donation and then PayPal just closed their accounts because they considered it suspicious. And that's why I'm using Stripe. Also, I don't really use my Twitter anymore. Right now, I'm mostly just using Blue Sky. So yeah. Those are the hell sites! That is where my Blue Sky is! Or you could just go on Blue Sky and search up Skelly Ace. And those are also my 2 Tumblrs. I actually have 4 blogs on Tumblr. One of them is for a story that I haven't worked on since 2 years ago. And the other one, I can't really explain. Hold on. And what is the story with that little angst? Angst be upon ye. Also, I'm gonna put away my drawing stylus, which I probably need to replace the nib soon. Luckily, I have a bunch of replacement nibs. And the glove. Also, thank you for following Exerdon. I really need to change the image for my following, you know, notification. Especially since, you know, I'm working on my 2.0 model. But I did a Transformer. If they like me back. Yeah. Optimus Prime didn't get it! Actually, hold on. This... Oh, God! So... Actually, hold on. The character on my shoulder right now, First Aid, it's like one of my favorite Transformers characters. Like, I can't really explain a lot because this is not an 18+ stream. But let's just say I really like this guy, and I have certain headcanons about him. And I've written some fanfiction that involves him in like a slightly romantic way. It's kind of like implied. Actually, hold on. It's relatively wholesome. I'm pretty sure someone recently liked it. Yep. You know what? I'm inflicting the fanfiction upon y'all. I'm inflicting it. It's basically like a relatively wholesome fanfic about like an autistic reader who like experienced a shutdown after trying to do something and getting so frustrated when they couldn't comprehend it or they couldn't focus enough to do it. And then asking First Aid to help them and basically which ends up helping. In Poland, we say XD, and I think it's beautiful. Ah, yes, Poland. Right, that quote. That is why I have that fourth blog. Just in case anything I write derails into something that isn't suitable for her kiddos. I post it on that one blog that I have so that it's separate from my other stuff that is, you know, safe for work. I'm not telling y'all the name of the not safe for work blog, by the way. Y'all gotta find it out yourself. Yeah, it's kind of like... And the main thing is because... So, I know several people who follow me and one mutual on my main blog that are, you know, minors. They're like in high school. And because of that, I don't want to inflict anything that isn't suitable for them onto my main blog where I know that they follow me. So I have the other blog that I have specifically so that I can, you know, post that kind of stuff without having to worry about, like, you know, the minors that either follow me or I'm mutuals post with, you know, having... I mean, about inflicting trauma on kiddos, how sweet. Well... I don't want them to experience what I experienced. Yeah, commendable and should be the norm. Exactly. I mean, just because I am an adult doesn't mean that I immediately have a pass to inflict, you know, that sort of stuff on people who aren't old enough, or like, who are not adults. Because That does not make any sense. Like, why would you do that? Just let them be kids. When they're adults, they can be adults. That, and if I ever, like, make cocktails and stuff, I'm going to be inflicting those on my Not Safe for Work blog. Because I don't really want to inflict that on any people who follow me that are underage, like they're too young to drink. And I like to mention that some of y'all are just like, Skelly, you're 20 years old. Why can't you legally drink? And that's because a lot of y'all are European. I am in the United States. In the US, you have to be 21 years old in order to have alcohol. And there's a reason behind that. That's because before they upped the drinking age to 21, there were a lot of instances of, you know, drunk driving and car crashes being caused by drunk driving. And because of that, they increased the age for you know, being able to buy and consume alcohol. Of course, in some places there are exceptions, but generally, like, going into bars and, you know, places to buy alcohol, your legal age to drink is 18, but most drink at 15/16. Yeah. And in my case, I'm on a bunch of medications, which includes birth control for my endometriosis and, you know, Adderall so that I can, you know, focus without getting too distracted. The effectiveness can be a bit questioned, but generally, I'm probably not going to, like, drink alcohol until I know, like, fully if any of the medications I take, like my anti-allergy meds, like antihistamines, and my Adderall, and, like, my antidepressants, if I think I still take antidepressants. Just generally, I want to check if I am perfectly okay with drinking alcohol, you know, when I'm not on my Adderall. I want to see if I'm going to be perfectly okay with drinking alcohol, you know, before I, you know, try to drink it. Because I don't actually know if any of my medications will react badly to it. Gotta go? Alright, Raven. Have a good time. Yeah. You also don't drink because of SSRIs, but some people are really pushy and try to make you drink. Yeah. Some people just really can't comprehend that people just don't want to drink. European drinking culture is really bad for a non-drinker. Yeah. I mean, in my case, I also have a family history of alcoholism. So I'm, like, really reluctant to, like, try and, like, drink alcohol because I'm always, like, kind of scared of, like, developing alcoholism. And my brother just doesn't really give a shit. Even though he is old enough to drink alcohol pretty much everywhere. Ed was accidentally given hard lemonade at a stock car race. He does not want to drink alcohol at all. He does not give a shit about it. Yeah. You do the same because of cancer and family history? Yeah. But yeah. That and I tend to forget to eat often. Yeah. Not drinking alcohol makes you age slower. Yeah. Also, did I press tab on accident? I probably did. Also, I'm now at 5 pages! Woohoo! My favorite book? I don't really remember. Like, the one from my childhood that I remember having the most impression on me was the Ultraviolet series. But I do also read a lot of manga, and the one I have the most of is One Punch Man. So, I'm gonna try getting to at least 2,000 words. I'll at least write another page worth of, you know, story. Or at least try and finish the prologue. You've read Ultraviolets? You read the Ultraviolets before? It left a very good impression on me because, you know, the text in it is purple. Your favorite book is either Don Quixote or Wuthering Waves? Interesting. Wait, Wuthering Waves is a book? I have to leave it an honorable mention. Yeah. Oh, Wuthering Heights. That makes sense. Both kind of change your outlook on life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and like, probably like, in a little bit, I'm probably going to like do an intermission since I'm starting to get a little, my eyes are starting to get a little heavy and I kind of need to like pace so that I don't like completely pass out or like try to fall asleep. I want to try at least going for another half hour of writing, or like 20 minutes of writing. Like once it reaches like the 3 hour point in stream, I might like, or when I end the, I'm done, I feel like I'm done writing the prologue. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not gonna try and push myself too much. But yeah, I'm gonna try and complete writing the prologue. At least to a point where I feel like it can be done and I can possibly like add a little more to the end. Like maybe an extra page. But yeah. The prologue chapters are going to be relatively short. Because it is, you know, the prologue. I don't want to make it too long. So, yeah. In fact, I'm actually going to go do the intermission now. And, like, do a bit of pacing. And, like, stimming and probably, like, give some satisfaction before I, like, try to add some more stuff to the story. So I shall be back. Alright. We are back. And now, let's do some more wiping. Alright. So we are like halfway through this page. And I'm probably going to write another page as well. Like, depending on how far this goes. I'm going to do the little time skip thingy again. Do I stream any games? I actually do. In fact, that's what I usually stream along with my art. I only started doing writing streams recently because the writing and reading category is relatively new. Alright. Hmm. Mm. All right. Of course, I'm probably going to add like some extra like the drawings that I thumbnailed, you know, earlier today. Of course, I do need to make one thumbnail for, you know, this thing that happens at the very end. But yeah. So let me just blow my nose a bit, cause mucus and allergies. Whoopie-doo. I hate it. I despise allergies. At least it's the tail end of ragweed season. So I'm going to go replace the tissue box since that is now empty. I'm going to turn off my microphone as well. So y'all don't hear me just make gremlin noises. And once I return, I'm going to change to Cuisineer and then we shall play the game. Be back in a moment. Alright. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah. I usually... You know, I do probably need to do that. And... save. Now... I'm gonna get out Cuisineer. Yeah. I usually do, like, have a pinned message saying that I don't really talk much while streaming in my, writing. But I kind of forgot to do that. Anyway. Cuisineer. And now, it is time to cuisine that ear. That made no sense. Okay. I have to set everything up again. Give me a moment. Give me a gosh darn moment. Okay. I'm fully aware. You're a VTS. I am fully aware. Let's see if this is gonna happen again. It better not. I'm gonna have to. Alright. There we go. Alright. So hopefully, well, I'm definitely gonna have to like do the clown music thing again. This damn computer, I swear to God. I didn't have these issues before I changed my motherboard. Or maybe it's just because of the time of year. Right. Alright. I'm gonna put away the 3 meat set. Now, we just need to go... World map. I'm gonna go to the Mala Caverns. Mm-hmm. Also, if this shit happens again, I'm probably just gonna end up raging. And I really don't wanna, but... frustration. Alright. And now we just gotta do all this. Requires so much goddamn stone. And there we go, tough meat. Yeah, I'm pretty low on some of this stuff. Probably gonna need to spend a few days just like dungeoning. Mm-hmm. 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 And more tough meat. So... Mm-hmm. So... gonna spend this day just doing a bunch of resource gathering. I believe that is the next floor. So I'm going to wait. Nothing over there. I'm probably gonna spend the day in either Completo Swamps or Green Ruins. God dang it. Mm-hmm. Now we're at half inventory. Oh, eggy. I think we are at a dead end. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna need the basic stone and wood, and especially. You don't see the stream? But try to reload. Cause I can't see it on my end. Hold on. Yeah, you probably need to reload. Oops. Yeah. I checked and it does show up on my end. So you might need to reload. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to speed sap. Tomati. Yeah, BRB 7 minutes. Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now let's go destroy all this. I can have materials. Dang it. I can probably like move that. Hello, Ref. Have I ever seen Blended W? No. I have no idea what you're even talking about. Yeah, you can't post links unless you're like a mod, and I'm not giving you mod privileges. It's on YouTube? Alright. You can also just DM me the link. Permissions. That's what I was meant to say. We see. Alright. Thank you for sending it to me. I shall look at it later. It's a meme, so it ain't copyrighted. Well, it depends. If it uses copyrighted audio, then it is copyrighted. Can remixes be copyrighted? They can be. Let's take care of you first. We didn't start the fire. Yeah. You're sabotaging your little brother? How are you sabotaging him? Making him watch One Piece. Oh God. Yeah. Wait, what didn't send? Oh. I'll allow it. Did you also made him watch JoJo? Yeah. What is it, Ref? Off topic, kinda? Not really, yeah. Have I watched One Piece? I think I have watched a few episodes, but it didn't really call to me. It's a what part? I think I only watched like the first episode. Wait, no, I think I read the manga. Yeah, I think I read the manga. I think I only read like the first volume or so, and then I lost interest. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, there's some things I want to do with my time other than, you know, I could give it a second chance, but episode 30? I don't have that much time. Well, I know it ain't a lot, but I honestly would rather spend my time, like, working on my 2.0 model. Yeah, it's doable in, like, 1 or 2 days. Yeah. Person, very identical looking twin. Yeah, probably. You're John Goomba. Ooh. Oh, hey! Floor 3. Oh, this brings me back to square one. He was good. Kai Sena is still streaming? He was going on 40 hours? How? How did this one stream for that long? Like, unless he does, like, he sleep while it's still live. His stream is 20 hours long. How do people stream for that long? Like, literally the most I can probably handle streaming is like 3 or 4 hours. Like, maybe I can do like 8 if I'm hyperfixated enough. But 40? That is just like way too damn much. That's too damn much. He's just in a gym. What the hell? Is he even engaging with chat? But also, question. Is it a public gym or is it like a private gym? Like, that is like... You can make a documentary about watching paint dry and people would be wild and still watching. Private? Alright. That's a relief then. Because if it was a public gym, then there would be like some problems. Like, I would have a problem with that. Because, you know, it's a public gym. Yeah. If it was a public gym, you'd slap him on stream. Yeah, I would too. Yeah. What's the point of doing a live stream if you don't do it with love? Like a hamburger? Straight up John Goomba. Yee. I'm spoken right now, indeed a woo. You wanna know how this happened? Me too. Actually, let me throw away the flout. Oh, never mind. Alright. Now I gotta sacrifice something. No, I do not want the shrooms. Yeah, that's what I want. So I'm going to end the run. Alright, I'm now going to check the image you sent me. $1 or $2? Why is it just a face with legs and arms? What the hell? Also, how the hell did that happen? I honestly want to know too. Alright. That image is honestly, like, baffling. Eh. It's an image, don't worry. Yeah, but still. Who drew that? Who sat down and decided, you know what, I'm going to draw a head with legs, and no torso, just leg, just head. I really want to get into their head. Not the one you sent before. Yeah. There we go. Now one mirror. That's the longest I've ever streamed. I streamed it to like... I streamed 8 hours before. That's the longest I've streamed. Yeah. Yeah. You streamed like 10 and you're just a zombie. I can't imagine. Yeah. Bow down. Yeah. Show some respect to Edith. You streamed 20! How? How? Yeah, sarcasm, I know. But still, how? Yes. Like, I am a bit shooketh. Ah, yes, potato. Hater. Yeah. It's like winter and she's dressing up like an Instagram model. Well, it's just game logic. Yeah, fuck winter. Yeah. I mean, I personally like winter, but that's because, you know, I agree the only good thing you get is Christmas. I mean, the coldest shit, yeah. It's just cold without snow. Yeah, that's what I usually experience too. Last year there wasn't any snow. Yeah, where I'm from, we usually get snow like every 4 years. Like, usually, like, the even year between every leap year is when we get a bunch of snow. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. Specifically the southern part. Obviously! Yeah. It's like 4 p.m. for me right now. Obviously, I'm American. Yeah, southern. Yeah, I'm from the south. Yeah. And not one of them goddamn city boys. 'Cause I'm a city girl. I live in the suburbs. Nobody in my family has a gun. Yeah, to my dog Rufus. Yeah. Hi, Rufus. Remington 700 shotgun. message wasn't sent. Yeah, I had to manually approve it because I don't have any mods. You can be a mod? No, I don't trust you enough to be a mod. Yeah, like modification. Wait, no, not modification, moderator. Also, I forgot to do get any boba. I don't. Oh no, I don't trust you, Raph. You got roasted. Yeah. 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 Alright. The fucking frowny face. Death by toaster bath. Why? Why would you do that? Please don't actually do that. You can toast in a bath. No. That's how you get electrocuted and die. I've made a craft DIY at-home guillotine. Hello, little piggy wiggy. So, yeah. But not till 5 minutes, more like 9 minutes later. Yeah. What is it, Raph? What do you want? Oh, the crafting table? I don't trust you. Trust. That wasn't. Was that really? Off the face of the earth. Oh, one of the booties. No, we don't talk about the Shadow Realm. Yeah, we don't. It's your private thing, indeed I will. Why are you running? Slap the chicken. Do I slap it like that? With your sand across the neck? Yeah. Oh, sword. Sned! Sned typo. Nesd. Alright. Hello, Xer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's how you tip the thing they say in regular show. Yeah. Definitely didn't get a weird interaction with the homeless guy when walking to the store for a Red Bull. That's oddly specific. Oh, look at $5. Yeah, I wouldn't have accepted the offer either. There we go. Hippopotamus. Mm-hmm. You even did the scientific name! Holy shit! Very easy. You can type it in like 5 seconds flat. Ah yes, the crown salty flycatcher. Shit. You forgot the G! Clownery. You fucked it up again! And I think... It's like magic. 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 Woo woo! It's like magic. Bird! Bird typo. I love beers. I love beer. Beer is cool. Why am I really hungry right now? Yeah. Give me a beer to dinner? I can't buy alcohol. You picture so illegal. But still. Besides, it's not dinner time for me yet. It's like 16:30 for me right now. It's the burb. Richard! You know what's birthday, Robert? Richard, yeah. You know what? Yep, I know. Like Dick Grayson. For people who should have named their kid Dick, yeah. Well, apparently, from what I've heard, there's literally a couple who named their kid Sexy. Like, I'm not joking, by the way. They actually named their kid the word sexy. Hmm. Son named Dick and two daughters named Y. I got, yeah. Probably definitely was called that at least once. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the dungeon run. Oh, my son is Billy. You got any kids? Yeah. Dick and balls! That's a tragedy if I've ever heard one. Bend over. Yeah, that's an actual real person. She's a verb sister. Candace. Flynn, is that their last name? Yeah. I'm not fully sure. So I'm going to do the one restaurant run, and then I'll likely end stream. And, you know, get myself some food. Now I'm going to... Shit, I don't have enough stone. Here, 1 month. Yeah. Alright! Let us see. And by the sideboard. Let's put that right there. And open the restaurant. Yeah, Perry is indeed pretty cool. Baked potato. Gotta go. Getting late. Understandable. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, once I end stream, I'm going to get myself some food. Probably like make myself a little snack if I'm being perfectly honest. And then I'm probably going to like work a little on my Life 2D model. And tomorrow I believe it's going to be art. The sandwich. Yeah. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, Eduds. I don't think I have the materials to make a sandwich. Which, to be entirely fair, I do have bread. It's just that I usually don't make sandwiches. And I remember back when I was in like elementary school, I used to make this thing called butter sandwiches. And it was basically just bread and, you know, butter. Just bread that was buttered on one side, sandwiched between each other. And that was what basically I had as a sandwich. No meat, no veggies. Literally just butter as the filling. Yum indeed. I don't think it was even salted butter either. But I really liked it as a little kid. And I like to mention that at that time, I did not have my autism diagnosis. But it should have been pretty obvious. Like, it should have been very obvious that there was some neurodivergence happening in me. But they were oblivious. And for anyone wondering how they'd be so dense, it's simple. Ableist misogyny. Damn. Hey! I thought it's a Dantaurus. But yeah. But yeah. I do have bread cheese. I could make like an open-faced sandwich. But I do need to like get some bread and cut it up. Like I could like microwave the cheese. And there we go. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna have like a light snack and then I'll... Actually, I have a chicken quesadilla in the fridge. What's my depression meal, aka I'm too lazy to cook snack? Yours is a tomato, onion, tuna salad. Honestly, mine is just like whatever snack I have in the, you know, in the kitchen. Raw bread or shoestring potatoes. Dinner rush. Oh, another noble. Here's a salad for you. You know, bread with shoestring potatoes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 And there we go. And your country makes a shit ton of apples, so apple is a go-to snack. No tomatoes, oh no. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now we gotta wait. I don't have enough time to serve everybody. Alright. But there's apples. So, I am going to end stream now. I'm gonna have to compile the VOD. Of course. As per usual. But tomorrow, I believe, is going to be art. And then Friday, we are going to be doing more Cuisineer. So, yeah. I will be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST or 1300. And yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully there's no scuff or reconnecting problems. And yeah, I'll be seeing you later. Bye, y'all.